Live right now on the Facebook and YouTube platforms for HID Corp. Thank you for joining us from wherever in the world you may be, and welcome to the beautiful Sabah, Borneo. This is, of course, the National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition, NHCCE 2023 Borneo region, and we are live from Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to get started. Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, how's everybody doing? Come on, NHCCE, Borneo region, make some noise!
Please give yourselves a big round of applause for making it today, the first day of NHCCE 2023.
Yeah. Louder! Louder! Louder still, ladies and gentlemen!
Please keep this energy up so that we can have a very successful session afterwards as well. Okay? Can you? Yes, okay.
So the same level of applause for our distinguished guest of honor who's just about to make his entrance. As we announce, we'd like to invite everyone to kindly rise. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Deputy Chief Minister 1 of Sabah, representing Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Haji G. bin Haji Noor, Chief Minister of Sabah. He's accompanied by Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Minister of Human Resources, and Yang Berhormat Tuan Technologist Mustafa Sakmur, Deputy Minister of Human Resources, as well as our other distinguished guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, please kindly rise for our national anthem Negaraku and the Sabah state anthem Sabah Tanah Airku.
Thank you, distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, do kindly be seated.
Yang berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey J. Kitingan, Yang berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Yang berbahagia Tan Sri, Datuk Sri, Datuk-Datuk, Datin-Datin, and ladies and gentlemen. To grace our event for today, we invite our Muslim guests to please raise your hands for the dua recitation led by Al-Fadil Muhammad Alwi bin Nur Baki from Jabatan Hal Ehwal Agama Islam Negeri Sabah. Please welcome him.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم يا Allah, on this blessed day, we beseech Thee and are grateful towards You in favor of all the infinite blessings that You have bestowed upon us, Your humble servants, to live in a safe and prosperous life. We seek Your blessing for the flawless progress of this event from the beginning till the end. Ya Allah, Ya Ghaffar, please bless us with Your tawfiq and hidayah. Please guide us to greatness, peace, glory, and prosperity in this world and the hereafter. Rabbana آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin, Amin, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Al-Fadil Ustaz, for leading the dua recitation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani, and a warm welcome. Yang berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Deputy Chief Minister 1 of Sabah, representing Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Haji Hajiji bin Haji Noor, Chief Minister of Sabah. Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Minister of Human Resources. Yang Berhormat Tuan Technologist Mustafa Sakmud, Deputy Minister of Human Resources. Yang Berusaha N.J.A. Maniam, Deputy Secretary General, Policy and International, Ministry of Human Resources. Yang berbahagia Datuk Syahal Daud, Chief Executive, Human Resource Development Corporation, HRD Corp. Yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Panglima Haji Hashim bin Paijan, Chief Executive Officer, Sabah Economic Development and Investment Authority, Sedia. Heads of departments and agencies under the Ministry of Human Resources, board members of HRD Corp, partners and collaborators, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the official launch of the National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition NHCCE 2023, Borneo region. Please give HRD Corp a big round of applause. Themed HR 5.0, the next evolution in human resource development, the conference aims to be the catalyst that will drive the next stage of human resource development.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is also a milestone for HRD Corp, as it marks the first time that the NHCCE is brought to the shores of Sabah. This is the result of HRD Corp responding to the feedback from the community after the success of NHCCE 2022 and taking bold steps to bring the highly anticipated Human Capital Conference nearer, closer to the doorsteps of every Malaysian.
NHCCE 2023 Borneo region features over 20 speakers and experts in the relevant fields from home and abroad, more than 50 exhibitors, and over 1,000 delegates from various industries. We hope that this two-day program provides you with an in-depth understanding on how to drive your human capital transformation moving forward.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're pleased to now invite Yang berbahagia Datuk Syahal Daud, Chief Executive of HRD Corp, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Thank you, Terence and Dr. Shawati, for coming all the way from KL to host this event. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala ashrafil anbiya'i mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Deputy Chief Minister No. 1 of Sabah, representing Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Haji G. bin Haji Noor, Chief Minister of Sabah, Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Minister of Human Resources, Yang Berhormat Tuan Technologist Mustafa Sakmud, Deputy Minister of Human Resources, Yang Berusaha Encik A. Maniam, Deputy Secretary General Policy and International, Ministry of Human Resources, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Panglima Haji Hashim bin Paijan, Sabah Economic Development Investment Authority, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Syarijal Abdul Jalil, Chairman, Women and Family Affairs Council, Encik Muhammad Fatullah bin Mustafa, Chief Executive, PTPK, Yang Berusaha Wan Zulkifli bin Wan Setapa, Director, Sabah Labour Department, Ministry of Human Resources, Datuk Karnamurti Analaki Subaya, Director, Malaysia Anti-Corruption Malaysia, Board of Director of HRD Corp, partners and collaborators, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. First and foremost, I would like to say special thanks to all those participants who have taken time to be here with us this morning. I know for an event organizer or a conference organizer, it is never a bed of roses to have such a big crowd in the first day in the morning at 9 o'clock. I have to say a special thanks and a big applause to all those audience who are here gathered here today. You know, HRD Corp has been doing a series of National Human Capital Conference in the last 2 legs in Kuala Lumpur and Penang. And I would say we are so pleased and very excited to see such a great audience, such a great crowd in Sabah. And, you know, for organizer, we always worry that when we have such a big hall with almost 1,300 seats being allocated, we always worry that how we are going to fill up this crowd. But today is the first day morning. I got a call to say that, Datuk, we are overfull, we overbooked, and we have to tamba seats. So I said, that's a good problem for organizer. And I said, this can happen only in Sabah. You'd never see this kind of, positive change in other states, Ladies and gentlemen, this kind of intensive conference is not easy to pull through, be it in Kuala Lumpur, and either in Sabah or in other regions. But I would just simply say the reason of this conference to happen with such intense and nature is because of the commitment, what I could see from the staff of HRD Corp. I know the staffs have worked tirelessly, and they put a lot of effort. And the whole thing has been just planned and executed within a span of 3 months, YB. And, the commitment, I just want to show a little bit, share this short example, how much committed the team HRD Corp. It is just not only the HRD Corp, even from the ministry level, we have seen the kind of commitment. Yesterday, YB Deputy Minister came at 6 o'clock to check the venue to ensure that whether everything has been prepared well. So I asked him, sir, you never come for KL and other states. Then he said, this is my homeland. I want to make sure that HRD Corp delivers the perfect event in Sabah. Yeah. I also like to express my sincere appreciation to Sabah Economic Development Investment Authority for their unconditional support they have rendered to HRD Corp. Also, special thanks to the speakers and the moderators. Without them, this event is, you wouldn't get to see the kind of quality in this event. We have brought in the best 30 speakers. It's a mix of both from Semenanjung as well as from Sabah. We have a balanced speakers who are real-time practitioners who are going to share their best experiences to all the people in Sabah. Ladies and gentlemen, the true objective of HRD Corp holding such conferences nationwide, and especially in Sabah, is to ensure that we want to promote lifelong learning, and we want to push learning as a habit of every Malaysia. And in Sabah, we see a large trend that is very encouraging and pushing towards the acceptance of learning and development. I just want to share a little bit of data which HRD Corp has in the past, and I want this data to be better in the upcoming years. For the year 2023, we collected 48 million levy for Sabah region, and we have disbursed almost 14 million in terms of levy disbursement. In a nutshell, we are spending only 35 cents for every dollar we collect, which is not a good spending for the money we collect. Our KPI is to ensure that we spend 75 cents for every dollar we collect, so that we can be positively say that we are putting a lot of efforts in terms of training and development, and the money collected is effectively spent. So for all those training providers who are gathered here today, it's a very good opportunity for you to go out, explore all those employers in the Borneo region, and to promote your training and training products. So I think the amount spent on the training and development will be much more higher in the year 2023. In fact, we are targeted to claim 70 million for the year 2023, and with the expected disbursement of 35 million for the year 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, training should be an integral part of every employer's, I want to take this opportunity to request the employers to ensure that we spend serious effort in training and development. And a lot of employers, we meet up, or we engage with them when we discuss. Basically, the feedbacks what we get is that we don't have time to send our staff for training. I personally request that we should spend a little bit of effort and time to get our staff to go for training, so you will have a better productivity, better efficiency in terms of workforce. And if you want to make Malaysia as a good human capital in a country with a lot of high-skilled labor force, we must invest in the training and development. And I'm sure that HRD Corp has a wonderful plan, especially for the Borneo region. We are going to move towards ensuring that we don't only just stay into KK and Kuching. We are going into the other places like Sandakan, Tawaf, Miri, Bintulu, Sibu. So we are coming to your doorstep to ensure that the training and development is taking place effectively and seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to finish my last note with just sharing that there are three major issues that HRD Corp has identified in learning and development space. The first one is upskilling, reskilling. There has not been a serious effort in the upskilling, reskilling. Second, the take-up of higher educations after the completion of the school is not very encouraging. So this is not a good for the country, and we have to ensure that we continue to push these people to go for lifelong learning or continue to embrace upskilling and reskilling. The third one, the final one, is that the employers who have not registered with HRD Corp, though they qualify to pay levy and to send their staff for training development, who have not enrolled, we want you to come forward to register with HRD Corp to ensure that we play a collective role in making Borneo a high-skill state. With that, I would like to say special thanks to all those partners who have supported us to make this event a successful one, all the speakers who have been sitting in the front row. Thank you once again for taking time to be with us. We want you to share your real-time experience and to promote lifelong learning. And Datuk Seri, thank you for being with us in spite of your busy schedule. And YB, Tuan Siwa Kumar as well. Thank you, sir. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Shah Daud, Chief Executive of HRD Corp.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with much pleasure, we would now like to call upon Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar to deliver his address. Please join us in welcoming Yang Berhormat to the stage.
Salam sejahtera, salam perpaduan, and salam Malaysia Madani to Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Deputy Chief Minister of Sabah, representative of Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Haji Hajiji bin Haji Noor, Chief Minister of Sabah, Yang Berhormat Tuan Mustafa Sakmud, Deputy Minister of Human Resources, Yang Berusaha Encik A. Maniam, Deputy Secretary General, Policy and International, Ministry of Human Resources, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Shaul Daud, Chief Executive, Human Resource Development Corporation, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Panglima Haji Hashim bin Payujan, Chief Executive Officer, Sabah Economic Development and Investment Authority, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Syarizat Abdul Jalil, Chairman, Women and Family Affairs Council, board members of HRD Corp, partners and collaborators, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Ministry of Human Resources and HRD Corp, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan for joining us today at the National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition 2023 Borneo region. We truly value your presence and the support of the Sabah state government. I would like to congratulate Datuk Shaul Daud and the HRD Corp team for their commitment and dedication in bringing this highly anticipated conference for the first time to Sabah and the Borneo region. This is a huge step forward for HRD Corp and the ministry. Thank you to the team of Sabah Economic Development and Investment Authority, SEDIA, for being a crucial partner to the NHCCE 2023 Borneo region. No doubt, your support has made this event an even bigger success. To all speakers, visitors, exhibitors, and delegates, welcome to the National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition 2023 Borneo region. We hope you will gain a lot of new knowledge and perspective in the next 2 days. The NHCCE 2023 Regional Series was inspired by the success of NHCCE 2022 held in Kuala Lumpur last year. The first ever event saw the participation of over 2,500 delegates, not just from Malaysia, but also Southeast Asia. Beyond that, the conference featured over 200 exhibitors and 30 renowned speakers and subject matter experts. I was informed that HRD Corp received overwhelming response to the conference, with many industry players requesting for conference to be held in their respective states. I am pleased to hear that HRD Corp has heeded this call and created the NHCCE Regional Series this year. The NHCCE 2023 Northern Region, which was held on 31st May and 1st June in Penang, saw the participation of over 800 HR and industry professionals across Penang, Perak, Perlis, and Kedah. It featured discussing topics catered to the specific needs of the industry players in Penang, Perak, Kedah, and Perlis. Today, HRD Corp has continued on this momentum with the NHCCE 2023 Borneo region, which has over 1,000 participants, close to 100 exhibitors, an excellent mix of local and international speakers, including leading minds from Sabah and Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, the industry's strong interest in the conference is encouraging for the nation's human capital development. This is no doubt aligned to our Malaysia Madani aspiration, which place a premium on knowledge, skills, and continuous aim to achieve personal development. The Ministry is pleased to support this initiative as it provides our talents and workforce with valuable personal and professional development opportunities within a sustainable and future-oriented framework. I encourage industry players, subject matter experts, and business leaders to look beyond this conference and join the Ministry of Human Resources and HRD Corp towards transforming and modernizing our approach to human capital development. Ladies and gentlemen, the country is on a solid growth progression, and we need to build on this momentum. Last year, we recorded a GDP growth of 8.7%. This is our highest annual growth in 22 years, indicating that Malaysia is a solid path to recovery. In recent times, Malaysia has witnessed significant investment commitments from global giants like Tesla, AMD Global Services, and Amazon Web Services. These investments will generate new job opportunities for Malaysians, boost the development of our technological infrastructure, and elevate our high-value economic activities. However, this is not the time to remain self-satisfied. As global competition intensifies, countries are competing among themselves for a finite pool of foreign investment. In fact, our regional counterparts, such as Indonesia, Vietnam, and Philippines, have embarked on intensive and proactive efforts to attract more MNCs to their countries. Therefore, to stand out from our regional peers and appeal to global players, we must continuously enhance our business environment. A crucial aspect on this attempt is the development of a dynamic, knowledgeable, and highly skilled workforce. The Ministry of Human Resources is dedicated to formulating policies and spearheading initiatives that enable Malaysians to enhance their soft, technical, and future work skills. At the same time, the Ministry supports industry players in offering greater upskilling and reskilling opportunities for their employees. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that NHCCE is an excellent platform for the convergence of ideas, discourse, and strategy to drive Malaysia's human capital efforts in the medium to long term. Beyond that, I'm confident that the NHCCE 2023 Borneo region specifically will spark important conversations about the challenges, opportunities, and way forward for industry players in Sabah and Sarawak. Before I end my speech, once again, I would like to thank Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan and Sabah State Government for your full support. Congratulations to HRD Corp and Sedia for the positive reception of the conference this far. I look forward to engaging in conversations and innovative ideas from our speakers and delegates the next few hours. Together, let's work towards strengthening our human capital efforts and building a dynamic workforce we can truly proud of. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Minister of Human Resources.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we now would like to invite Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Deputy Chief Minister 1 of Sabah, representing Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Haji Ji bin Haji Noor, Chief Minister of Sabah, to the stage to deliver his speech and officially launch NHCCE 2023 Borneo Region.
Thank you very much, good morning to you all. Welcome to Sabah, the land below the wind, particularly to Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Minister of Human Resources, Malaysia. Yang Berhormat Tuan Technologies Mustafa Samud, Deputy Minister of Human Resources, the Yang Berhormat Encik A. Maniam, Deputy Secretary General Policy and Implementation, Ministry of Human Resources, Yang berbahagia Datuk Zahul Daud, Chief Executive Human Resource Development Corporation, Yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Panglima Hashim bin Paijan, CEO of Sedia. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Sarizat Abdul Jalil, Chairman Women and Family Affairs Council Malaysia, board members of HRD Corp, partners and collaborators, members of the media, Tan Sri, heads of government departments, state and federal, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me convey the good wishes of the Right Honorable Chief Minister, Datuk Seri Panglima Haji Ji Haji Noor. This morning, he welcomes you with all the good wishes and welcome you to Sabah. Yang Amat Berhormat is unable to be with us here today because of a prior commitment. However, he has asked me to represent him and to deliver his speech. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani, and salam Sabah Maju Jaya. It is an honor to have Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Minister of Human Resources, as well as Datuk Sahul Daud and their teams here. Thank you for bringing the National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition 2023 to Kota Kinabalu, and for inviting Sabah government to be part of this significant event. Borneo is the second stop of this event, and we are honored to have been chosen to host this program this morning. The Sabah government fully supports any effort to drive the economy and to nurture human capital development in Sabah. This is because we strongly believe that the growth of Sabah and Borneo, for that matter, will support the nation's long-term progress. As we know it, the world is grappling with a slowing global economy and international logistic disruption. Despite these uncertainties, the economy of Sabah has remained resilient, proven by the fact that from 2020 to 2022, the Sabah state government has secured investments worth more than $11.5 billion with 99 projects, generating over 4,500 jobs opportunities in Sabah. Of the 11.5 billion, 9.2 billion consisted of foreign direct investment, or FDI, and another 2.5 billion are made up of domestic investments. This represents 72.9% of the investment, or 8.4 billion for the manufacturing sector. Primary sector comprising agriculture, mining, commodity, and plantation, ringgit Malaysia 1.6 billion, and the service sector 1.5 billion for this sector. Apart from this, I am also delighted to share that the integrated green steel project worth 19.5 billion at the Sepitang Oil and Gas Industrial Park, or SOGIP, is expected to create more than 10,000 highly skilled job opportunities for the local community. Furthermore, we are also eagerly waiting the completion of the Pan-Borneo highways. This, coupled with the construction of the two-phase 3 Sabah-based Sabah-Sarawak Link Road, or SSLR project, means that the Borneo region in Malaysia will soon have a great infrastructure that will expand economic activities to even previously inaccessible locations within both states. With these projects in place, NHCCE 2023 Borneo region is indeed a timely event. The conference and exhibition came at a time when we should be placing greater importance on developing more strategic human capital development solutions for Sabah and Sarawak. This will put us in a stronger position to ensure the success of these current and upcoming development projects that I have mentioned earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, while such investments place Sabah and Sarawak in good stead, we need a strong, dynamic, and agile workforce and talent pool to sustain and grow these investments for the long term. Beyond that, strong human capital is essential in ensuring we continue to create and maintain well-developed infrastructure and stay ahead of the increasing competition in Southeast Asia. The National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition 2023 Borneo region is an excellent platform for the government representatives, academia, industry players, and working professionals in Sabah and Sarawak to come together and to discuss their human capital challenges and opportunities meaningfully. Likewise, conference delegates can use this opportunity to learn from experts on how to adapt innovative solutions, garner data-driven insights, and utilize key analytics for effective decision-making. I'm pleased to see that the conference will feature a great mix of international, national, local speakers, some of whom are renowned and respected figures in Sabah and Sarawak. I am confident that with respected figures and practitioners and speakers and panelists, human resource practitioners in the region can look at transforming the approach or the approaches to human resource capital effectively and charting a new path towards future-proving our Bornean workforce in the long run. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Shabas and congratulations to the Ministry of Human Resources and HRD Corp for bringing the conference to the northern region of Malaysia, that is North Borneo, Sabah region. And congratulations also, may I say, to Sedia for being a part of this great event. I hope this conference will kickstart stronger collaboration between Sedia and HRD Corp at both local, national levels. Before I conclude, I wish all speakers, panelists, and conference delegates present here this morning a very fruitful and exciting discourse among yourself, and I hope you will experience constructive discourse that will shape a new era of high-value economic development in the region. I also wish to congratulate the organizers, welcome all visitors, and with those words, launch the National Capital, National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition 2003 officially launched. Sekian dan terima kasih.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan. We'd like to invite you, sir, to kindly remain on stage, as I would like to invite Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sivakumar, Yang Berhormat Tuan Teknologis Mustafa Sakmud, Yang Berusaha N.J.A. Maniam, and Yang Berbahagia Datuk Shaul Daud to kindly join Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan on stage, first for a short group photograph. We'd like to invite our photographers to kindly come forward. As before we proceed with the launch gimmick, we shall first record a photograph.
The moment that we've been waiting for is happening soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Datuk Seri Panglima. We'd like to now invite you, sir, to kindly proceed to the launch cube, accompanied by our other distinguished guests. Gentlemen, we shall be counting down from 3. And once we reach 1, we'd like to invite everyone to jointly place their right palms on the launch cube. Are we ready? Join us, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Datuk Seri Panglima. Thank you, distinguished guests. We'd like to invite everyone to kindly return to their seats to fully immerse themselves in the experience of the official launch for the National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition 2023. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, officially to the National Human Capital Conference and Exhibition 2023, Borneo Region.
Please give a round of applause to HRD Corp once again, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Yang Berhormat Tuan V. Sigavakumar, and our distinguished guests for officiating and witnessing this significant moment.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, as we draw the launch to a close, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Dato' Syarul Daud, the Chief Executive of the Human Resource Development Corporation, HRD Corp, to kindly accompany Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Deputy Chief Minister 1 of Sabah, and our other distinguished guests on a tour of the exhibition. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in thanking Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Jeffrey G. Kitingan, Deputy Chief Minister 1 of Sabah, in joining us this morning. A round of applause, please. Other delegates, please kindly remain in the hall as we shall be proceeding with the next session in just a short moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have downloaded the interactive mobile application, which will enable you to be a big part of this event. Two ways that you can interact with us. First and foremost, of course, by leaving feedback for each and every speaker, each and every panel, each and every presentation that you see at this event. And the second, and very importantly for this next session, will be the Q&A, which you may pose via Slido, which is also available on the app.
Your feedbacks are very valuable to us for us to keep giving you great contents and great speakers for the next conference to come. So please give your feedbacks and also do download My HRD Corp Super App. You may download it in App Store or Google Store.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, before we proceed, please do kindly be informed that you may pose your questions through our panel session throughout their discussion. Just kindly launch the Super App and click Q&A, or scan the QR code, which will be made available on the screen, and you may pose your questions. Today, we'll be covering the first 2 of 5 tracks. The first track, Workplace Innovation, Commitment and Perseverance. The economy, ladies and gentlemen, is dominated by globalization, rapid technology, and of course, demographic changes. We also note fast-shifting consumer demands, and for many organizations, the ability to transform and reinvent products, services, and processes is becoming essential to survive these turbulent times. This